Method to the madness for 800. Ooh, look, it's all text this time. We can do this. A biologist hypothesizes that on one tropical island, the population of one endangered bird species is declining due to the introduction of an invasive mynah bird. A nearby island also has a population of the endangered bird, but no reported sightings of the invasive species. In order to test her hypothesis, what data is most important for the scientists to collect? There's that language, most important. That might mean there's important things, but one of them is more crucial than another. Okay, so again, you're going to tell me no or maybe. A, the number of species of birds sighted on the two islands. No or maybe.
I'm going to say maybe.
Anybody else want to chime in on that or we like that? And by the way, if I ask a question, it doesn't mean it's because I think you're wrong. It's just because I want to hear
The
from
num
people. What was that?
I'm going to say no because
Uh,
it says the number of species of birds sighted on the two islands, and I think we care more about the invasive one.
Lovely. So it says number of species. Yeah, there's some interesting wording there. Number of species of birds. Now I'm counting, oh, there's a crow and there's a myna and there's a parrot and there's a parakeet and you're right. That wording right there was to throw you. Nice job. B, the population of myna birds on all the islands within a 100-mile radius. No or maybe. And maybe's an okay answer, you guys. Don't be scared to say maybe, because I'm still going to get a second chance to rule things out.
Maybe.
Yeah, it sounds like decent, right? Because I'm measuring myna birds. Population of myna
Mhm.
birds sounds important. I'm on nearby islands. I mean, okay, I'll put a maybe. The population of the endangered birds from a random sample of similarly sized areas on the tropical island and the nearby island. Whew. No or maybe.
I'm going to say maybe.
You would say maybe. Anybody else want to weigh in on that?
Maybe as well.
We are in agreement that it's a maybe. Big fat maybe. Okay. The weight in ounces of a random sampling of endangered birds trapped and released on both the tropical island and the nearby island. No or maybe?
No.
No. Why don't you like this? What makes you want to reject it?
Because it doesn't say anything in the test that said the talks about the weight.
Yeah. I mean, we might measure that as part of our experiment, but it's not crucial. It's so far from our point. So I love it. You're right. So I just want to point out right now, ladies, even if you can't tell which of these two is the better answer, we've got a 50-50 shot right now. We ruled out the two that are definitely off, and we have two decent answers here. And on the GED test, you only need about half right to pass. So if you could do just this with every question and you were even just guessing, you are likely to pass. But we aren't going to just guess. We are going to look at which two are the stronger ones. So now, when I have it narrowed it down like this, what I want to do is I want to go back and read the question and the answers. Okay, so I'm going to do that. So it says, in order to test her hypothesis, well, what was her hypothesis? A biologist hypothesizes that on one tropical island, the population of one endangered bird species is declining due to the introduction of an invasive myna. Okay, so in order to test our hypothesis, what data is most important for the scientist to collect? Ooh, I forgot the word too, didn't I? B, the population of myna birds on all the islands within a 100-mile radius? Or C, the population of the endangered birds from a random sample of similarly sized areas on the tropical island and the nearby island? Anybody care to weigh in on which one of those two is the stronger answer?
I think C.
Why do you prefer C? I'd love to hear.
Because I see endangered bird in the passage and also a tropical island.
Yes. Well, I like that too. Yes, we're measuring the population of the endangered birds. And I see that it's on the tropical island and the nearby island. Those were the two that I really were concerned about. And it's also true that when you do an experiment, you want to have what they call a control group. So that we said that nearby island didn't have any mynah birds, so it serves as a control group. So I love your reasoning. Anybody else had any other thoughts about B versus C and why they might choose one over the other?
The population of the minor birds on the islands within 100-mile radius might not apply to this question because it's not where we're trying to figure out why the species is declining.
Beautiful. So it might be useful information. We might even measure it, but it's not the most important information. It's kind of side information. Great. Good job, you guys. C is the correct answer. But I will remind you that when you talk about independent variables and dependent variables, independent variables we sometimes say are the one the scientist manipulates. So all the scientists did to manipulate in this time was pick two islands, one that had the mynah birds and one didn't. That didn't. That was his manipulation. And then the dependent variable is the one we always measure. We measure the effect. So what was the dependent variable here? Well, we thought that the endangered species depends on mynah birds. And look what we measured. We measured how many endangered bird species there were. Okay, so great job. Even without having that memorized, you guys got right to the answer.